Vice President Shettima has raised an alarm over what he described as an existential threat of flooding and drought in the country. Last month, the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, said 45 persons died while 171,545 persons were displaced as a result of widespread flooding experienced across the country in 2023. Receiving a comprehensive report from the Presidential Committee on Flood Mitigation, Adaptation, Preparedness and Response, Shettima gave a definite response to speculations about the reality or the wise of the impact of climate change in Nigeria.
There was a committee set up to produce a roadmap for mitigation of flood, preparedness, and also adaptation and response. And we're given 7 days to complete the project, and we did. I made a submission just now. And in doing so, we had 3 documents that were produced for flood mitigation, response, and also preparedness. So we put all these things together to come up with a roadmap, which was presented just now. We've had lots and lots of problems with flooding in Nigeria, and we had lots and lots of misconceptions too, the flooding outlook in Nigeria, and certain incidences that have happened in Nigeria were blamed on certain things. One particularly is that most of the flooding we have in Nigeria used to come from Cameroon, which is totally false, and we try to explain it very well, while it's not so, because the water that comes from outside Nigeria into Nigeria is just about 25% or less of the total renewable water in Nigeria. So most of the flooding that we receive originate from within Nigeria due to high rainfall and the mobility of the water around our drainage patterns. So we try to look at that. I'm not saying that the report also didn't say that contribution from outside cannot add to flooding, but in most cases, it's not the reason for flooding in Nigeria, because in some areas they believe that River Benue, Niger are the ones causing. There are floods in the environments that have nothing to do with these rivers, especially in the north.